Hello, this is 4004 Transformers. We got some Transformers Studio Series news and a new DNA. This is Shockwave, which is from the Bumblebee movie, and don't worry, you're not losing it. This is the second Studio Series Shockwave from the Bumblebee movie. It's just this one is actually actual size. How novel. So, another killer Bumblebee movie mold here, completely new. Everything is new. And look at that. That is looking like Shockwave. The one eye, I've heard other people comment on this too. That eye is very dim. For seeming like he's a Cyclops, like that's the one eye. That's all he got for his face. I think they could have maybe made that just stick out a little bit more. Maybe a brighter yellow or something. Something to make it pop a bit more. But wow. Look at that thing. Bit better up close from the side. And the back too is clean, crystal clean. There's, there's a few holes, screw holes, maybe tab holes, but still, it actually has a completed back. It's not just junk in the trunk, like, there's actually back design. It's not just whatever vehicle mode is left to, slap on. I mean, this guy didn't have a proper vehicle mode, so Hasbro, was kind of just able to make it up to make it clean, kind of like that leader Megatron, but that just really helps them out and makes for amazing things like this. And with that, there is that vehicle mode. It's a tank, kind of looks like a tank. We never saw him in this mode in the movie, so they kind of just went with it, and you know what? It turned out, which is pretty nice. So this will be the next Studio Series we get. We don't know what number it is. I mean, it's bigger than 100, but that's all we know. Looks amazing. I'm excited. Personally, I probably don't like it as much. I think I would have rather loved to see a brand new Bay figure. We still got, I could name them off all day, but some of the big ones, like, I mean, all the last night, honestly, like Hound. I'm kind of partial to Hound, but, ones like Wheeljack or /Q, from the Dark of the Moon in there. Like, there's others that they could do instead of going back and over and exhausting that 1 5-second Cybertronian scene from the Bumblebee movie, right? I think there's other ones, but this turned out, and you know what? This looked nice. And for seeming they already did a Studio Series Shockwave, this is a better one. For seeming they always go for, size or scale accuracy. The first one that they put out was a Legends class or Core class or whatever class it's called now, the really tiny ones. So it's nice to have this much bigger accurate going along with all the other things. So, that is pretty much a win. But now it's time to talk about DK Primal. And the only reason I wanted to cover this is because of misinformation. This is DK48. Can see right up there at the top, and they turned a Primal into Apelinq. But notice how I said a Primal. As you can see here, it says it goes with Takara Tomi's Ultimate Optimus Primal, which is outside of the Studio Series. This is not a Studio Series Primal. I was kind of almost a bit shocked, a bit sad about that. Although it's one of these things, you could get this. You could have to buy yet another Optimus Primal to deck it out with this Apelinq stuff, or if you just wait, maybe the end of 2024 into 2025. They already have the mold for Primal, so how easy could they just turn like an actual mainline, an actual Studio Series figure, not a third-party DNA, but how easy Hasbro could turn their Apelinq or their Primal mode into an Apelinq. It wouldn't surprise me if we even saw, another recolor of Scorponok in the Studio Series line. I mean, when in doubt, I guess, they could just take any single one of their figures and paint it gray and call it a Nest figure, because that's what they've done a lot. So it wouldn't surprise me if this is a figure that we saw from Studio Series anyway, but if you're chomping at the bit to get your dead monkey friend, well, Apelinq is now soon a thing you can do with the Takara Tomy Ultimate version, not Studio Series. So that's that upgrade kit. And I'm really guessing that's all the news for this year that'll be coming out. So happy holidays, everybody. Well, hopefully we'll have some exciting news. I hope to see some Bayverse figures again besides, Mohawk. I mean, I guess you gotta be glad for what you get, but maybe a big time Bayverse Studio Series again. That would be nice. But see you next time.